Hi, so I'm Sally, and this is I think this is my fourth attempt at doing this. This is the live streaming, and today it's working. So let's get going. So I'm going to do a drawing session. I've actually got lots of sculptures to repair, like this. It's totally broken, but I think that'll take too long. I think it's better if I do some drawing. It doesn't actually matter what I'm going to do. It doesn't actually matter what you're going to do either. It's just purely about process. So welcome to the Analog Project. This is our fourth live session, and the format's been changing each time as I'm experimenting, seeing what works, seeing what doesn't work. It's a little chilly in here, which is why I've still got my scarf on, even though it's beautiful, sunny outside. And as usual with these sessions, we'll start off with a short process to really uncover what's going on in the mind. And there's lots of theory behind that, which you can find elsewhere on the site. I won't go into that now because you can find it elsewhere. So we'll do a short process, then we're going to do 15 minutes silent practice. Of course, if you want to put music on, put music on. And some of the sessions are guided drawing practice, some of them are silent, and today was a silent one. And then we just check in and see how it was. So let's get going. So this first stage, obviously if you just have the impulse to just draw or make marks or whatever analogue activity you're doing, then just do it. You don't have to wait till the process is finished. But what we're doing is we're just interrupting what's going on in the mind. We're just looking at it. We're not actually trying to fix something, although of course when as soon as we start doing something like this, we think, oh, if it makes you feel better. But we're not trying to fix anything. What we're trying to do is we're just looking inwards, and then we're just seeing what effect that has on the drawing practice. Does it make it easier? Do we feel better as we draw, or does it get harder? Just really go into this with an attitude of experimenting as best you can. So anyway, let's get started. So just arrive into the session. So just allow yourself just to be as you are. Whatever's happening in the mind, whatever thoughts are here, whatever expectations are here, whatever body sensations are happening, or you're experiencing, and just allowing that all just to be as it is. Could it just be allowed to be as it is, your bodily and mental state? And then just noticing anything you're trying to do with it. Any sense that you're trying to feel differently from how you do. Any trying to control how you feel. Any judgment, like any idea that, oh, I should feel differently from how I do. And just allowing all of that to be here, all this mental, I might call it metacognitive activity, thinking about thinking. And then just bringing to mind the activity you're about to do. You might be drawing, it might just be writing by hand, it might be doodling, scribbling, whatever you like, as long as it's analog. And it may be that the anxiety about that is very subtle. Like the prospect of drawing. And just allowing those expectations just to rise up into consciousness. That's we're not analysing them, we're just allowing what's normally quite a fuzzy, indistinct layer, we're just allowing that to rise up into consciousness. What if I draw something horrible? What if I'm bored? You know, all of those is all welcome here. And just allowing yourself just to be as you are, mind to be doing what it's doing. And then just allowing or just checking in with or noticing any personal narrative that connects all of this together. I don't have concentration, I don't have this, I don't do this, I am that, I'm not that. All of those stories about yourself. Sometimes seeing yourself as an I, sometimes seeing yourself in the second person as a you. And again, this isn't to remove anything, it's purely bringing it up into consciousness. All your stories about yourself and drawing, yourself and any other analogue activity that you might be planning to do. And just allow that to be here. And then wherever you've got to, with a short process, could it just be okay? And so now we're going to start the analogue session. Like I said, it's going to be a silent session, and for 15 minutes, just get my glasses on. So we are going to do 15 minutes of analogue activity. I'll time it and I'll just see you back here when it's... See you back here in 15 minutes. Okay, so really, again, experimenting. What happens when I do this? What happens when I do that? And if you don't do anything, it doesn't matter. Just the only thing is try and stay for the whole session. Or do stay for the whole session. Okay, see you in 15 minutes. Oh my God. Okay, that's our 15 minutes. It's a bit strange to have my back turned to the camera, isn't it? But it's not about what you do or what I'm doing, but it is nice, I find at least, to have somebody there with you doing something. There's a name for that, it's called body doubling, and it's used a lot in various therapies, particularly with ADHD. We need to focus on something, but we're not doing that. We're not doing anything therapeutic here, but I just wanted to mention it. If it's something that you might find useful, there's lots of places you can do that. So, what happened? How was it? Did you have some resistance when you began? Did you have a little bit, I don't know what to draw? And then what happened is the hand started to move across the page and lines started to come. I mean, I like to start off with some total shit, like total nothing. I usually draw cubes. I go, well, I'm not even very interested in cubes, but I draw them just to get warmed up. And then something else starts to happen. So how was it? How was it for you just to sit there 15 minutes making marks that were not here 15 minutes ago? But the key question is, was it as you expected it to be? Was it how you imagined it to be? And particularly if you had some resistance and were thinking it was going to be a bit uncomfortable, or you couldn't be bothered, or it was like, why am I doing this? If there was that kind of heaviness around it, what happened afterwards? How are you feeling now? Is there more aliveness? Is there more... Is it different from that? And then when that starts to happen, think to myself, maybe these resistances aren't very accurate information, but they're all welcome here. It doesn't matter that they're here or not. All we're doing, bringing stuff up into consciousness and just seeing, was that I would describe it as dread. I feel dread when I have to do something I don't feel that comfortable with. Was that an accurate prediction? Was that an accurate feeling or not? Just nice, experimenting, discovery. So thank you. See you next time. Thank you.